What's it gonna hurt? This is marshlands, we want lizards. It's that simple. We want people, they're a little cheaper. We're gonna want a lot of stone resources. We don't start with any. What else do we need? Packs of provisions are good, and then maybe like a little bit of fuel, can't afford it. Maybe like a little bit of bonus food. Get in there. My only concern, the reason I'm doubling up on games, and this is going to have to be a fast one because I've got raid at 9. The map update might... Oh my god, that's really strong on marshlands. The map update might reset the map, which means that we would miss out on the Ruined Armory achievement. And, like, it's literally, I think, the second time we've seen Ruined Armory ever. So I really want to make sure it doesn't get away. You extend out here, out this way, just like out there, here, and then like maybe here. We got a bit of stone, so give me a stonecutter's camp. Good enough. Give me a herbalist camp to work on these mushrooms. Give me 2 woodcutters camps. Storm geyser. And we don't know anything else. Still, though, a storm geyser is a pretty good geyser as far as geysers are concerned. And I think the rest of you, like, just go work up here. Priority 3, priority 2. Off you go. We gotta go quick on this one, though. Because I wanted time to, like, grab dinner and stuff before strikes start. Which is actually, like, considering it takes me 2 hours to play like a normal game, it's looking pretty unlikely. I might just be eating during strikes. Which is not ideal, but it's workable. Put some foxes in the stonecutter building for now. Get some lizards in here. And I'd rather have a harpy firekeeper to start, if you don't mind. Just to make those early trips that much faster. We want to work our way towards this glade, I think. But I don't think we're gonna... hang on a second. Sorry about that. Amanda trying to figure out what her plans are for tonight. We're back. What did I do? I took driving water because I know that there's a geyser here. And I know that I can line up a blueprint pick such that it is a building that uses stormwater. We haven't seen one here, which is a little unlucky, but we do know that we get leather out of trees, so we could make fabric pretty easily in a granary, and fabric is tough to get on marshlands. So I'm a little pulled towards that. Who likes pickled goods? Lizards and foxes both like pickled goods, so I'm actually pulled pretty strongly towards a granary here. But what I really want to see is a building that makes copper bars, because we know we're going to need to use a copper mine. And pie is used by lizards and harpies, so that's pretty good. Biscuits are only used by harpies. Yeah, furnace is fine here, and then I want to see a building that uses stormwater. But I think we lined it up here. I think we got that taken care of. Workshop is interesting to take early. It sucks that we didn't see it before the granary, but I think we'd take granary anyway. Oh, and we have a 2-star break already? Okay. Then we probably do carpenter to get tools. And I think that is a great set of early building picks. So what's most important to get down first? I'm probably going to say that a carpenter is most important to get down first. So let's slightly adjust where our woodcutters are doing their work. You can come over here to get to that storm geyser. Because I want to get driving water going. The earlier it starts, the better it's going to be for us. So you come down, priority 2, planks, go to 30. Tools, use planks only, use any metal. Just make like 15 for now. Luxury goods, don't worry about it. On the other side, we can set up a furnace. And then granary, I don't really know yet. Maybe like here. And then we do like a line of decor behind it. It's unfortunate that we don't have beavers, but it's just the way it goes sometimes. We're going to have to use a suboptimal species for the purposes of woodworking. No disrespect to the fox. Very valuable for other pursuits. And then you can also come over here and just kind of work on clearing this out a bit more, so that we've got easier access into that glade. Maybe even like square it off with this road. Okay, there's our stormwater geyser. We also found a mine, which is great to start out with. This road's going to come through here, so if we put a geyser here, it will be on the road. And I do just want to get it up immediately. So the faster we can cut wood, the sooner we can go from 2 woodcutters down to 1 woodcutter. Which saves us on overall hostility, which makes resolve a little easier to manage. It's got a number of synergies that permeate through the overall strategy of the level. And then you're working on your last rock already. Having that copper mine there is also huge. You could really not ask for more from a small glade. We could also get a trapper's camp set up. We could also get a forager's camp set up. Remember, this is camp synergies the level. The more people you have in camps, the faster they work at them. And you've also got this nice drizzle bonus where you get additional resources as well. So we really want to keep these on a skeleton crew. And we want most of our productivity to focus on being in camps. Also, what are our mysteries that we're dealing with here? Don't discover a glade during the storm. Noted. Resolve drops fast. Noted. I need to pay copper ore. It's a little annoying. Sacred Flame Rituals, also a little annoying. We need to stay small this game. 3 and 4 are pretty rough. Get me lizards in here. Where's my second lizard? I have one in a woodcutter's camp. Drop it to 2. Get you in there. And this is priority. Do you have 6 boards yet? You do. Deliver it. Because not only is it going to set driving water working, but it's also going to make this individual fox and the carpenter way more productive. And also, like, happier. As a secondary benefit, I guess. I also think we'd be remiss if we didn't attack a trader or two this game. Just to make use of the fact that we're on the Ruined Armory. I will borrow a lizard to get you in here, and then honestly, I'll borrow a second lizard to get you in here. When this geyser goes up, we're going to hope to see a fox in our next migrant wave. And we're going to put a fox in this geyser. That's going to be road, and this is going to be house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It actually lines up perfectly for a gigantic... Well, we could also do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then decoration on the end. Which is probably a better plan. Set up some benches. Some barrels in the middle. You're free now. So you can go. I want one of you to work in here, and I want all of this piped. Turn it up. I also need to drop our hostility 1 more level, it looks like. There we go. Everyone's fine. So this is going to open a second small glade. I'm not... No, we can't do that during storm. Just kidding. Do not do that during storm. That would be catastrophic. Next drizzle, I think I'll also look at orders. We have like a semi-established economy at this point, I would say. The furnace doesn't really, like, do anything, though. So I don't think we need to build that immediately. I'll do like that. And then we'll do like a little bit of that. And this should be our 8 decorations. And then this we can start turning into houses. Who needs houses first? I'm gonna guess lizards. They look the most unhappy with their current state of affairs. So give me a bit of that. And now where are my forbidden glades? There's one. So I think I want to advance out this way. I really want to get at those big resource nodes. You can go. What do you need? Boards. Okay. Well, don't make either of these to start. But you are going to use leather to make fabric, and you're going to go to 30. And you're going to 30? Yes. Protected trade early is very interesting. Prosperous settlement just kind of wins. Calming water has interesting synergy with rainwater. That's an interesting series of cornerstone picks. Like, Ancient Pact is also fine, I just don't really like seeing it early. Prosperous settlement wins. Take a win con early. What did I say I wanted to see? Foxes? Yes, we want to see foxes. They also brought 2 metal, which is kind of nice. That almost lets us make a tool. And I just want to get people in there. I can also open this now. Can also send you back to work. Can also send you back to work. And then keep wrapping this road around. A single small cache. It doesn't thrill me. Honestly, I'm kind of in like win fast mode. What if we just try to win as fast as humanly possible? Also, there's another stone back there. So you guys have something to do now. And you're out of laborers. Where can you get an extra laborer from? Like, really nowhere. So, you get out of that camp. Fox is like working there. No, you can take people out of the lumber camps. Give me one fox in here just working on fabric. Give me one lizard in here. Give me 2 lizards in here just working on stone. And then you get these 2 foxes back soon. They're not going to be there forever. Deliver 5 tools. I'd rather have the boards. Do I have anything that can make building materials? You have a makeshift post. It's going to have to be good enough for now. And then also, with any free time that you have for wood cutting, start clearing this copper mine off. Now, you have no one to work in here right now, but as soon as these foxes are done, you can have 1 fox work in here. You're going to have them make packs of building materials using, I guess, wood, but I'm not happy about it. Okay, foxes are done. I can have 1 fox come and work in here now. Oh, you're carrying amber back. Never mind. Well, you're on break, and then you're carrying amber back. I understand. Swamp wheat's almost gone. That's going to free up 2 more people. You just got started on. But that's fine. A furnace would let us get started on, like, bricks, I guess. It's really the only thing it does. Do you use stormwater as well, though? You do. Very interesting. Maybe I do build you now. And then you're waiting on fabric. What are you doing? You're making fabric. You're just slow. Actually, I think you... No, you're good. Here, I'll give you a 2nd fox. I will give you a single lizard. And then lizards are really going to like being in here. You can use wood for fuel for now. I don't like that forever. You can use stone, don't use clay, and don't make pie for now. And it's just going to be like one of you. You're going to get piped. You're going to get cranked. Stone is at 8 of 29. I think we can open this next small glade. It's not ideal to open small glades, but we're working our way towards the forbidden glade. That's the big prize. And we might stop off like here, get dangerous, just to build up some initial resources, because we still don't really have like an economy to speak of. And that makes me a little uncomfortable. But my thinking is, if we see a cache that has like interesting and valuable resources in it, we can smash it with rocks And then maybe we could use the stuff in the cache to finish whatever the Forbidden Glade event is. That's my working strategy right now. It's interesting that there's coal right next to it as well. I wish there was a way to make it, like, a little bit more symmetrical so they were fully side by side, but I don't think there is. Stonecutter's camp's already done. That's very efficient of you. Well done. And then why don't you bring this woodcutter's camp in and just get me into that glade. Mostly for resource nodes. I just want to harvest more of them. There's also only one of you there. I can fix that. There should be two of you working that. And then we should upgrade you soon. You just need people, actually. So we're in progress for that. There's going to be Lizard House 4, Lizard House 3, and then Lizard House 4. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 14, 16, no, because mines are going to go back there. It's probably going to be here. 14, 16, 18, 20. So that tree is going to have to go, and that's going to have to get squared off. And you're done already. No, you're out of wood. You're not done already. You need to make one more, and then we can finish that order. You're at 10. You're waiting on brick. You're making brick. Stormwater's holding steady at 50. What's up, Azure? How you doing? You had a chance to check out the patch changes yet? Or are you busy with kid stuff? It's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a good series of changes. I'm not saying get excited about playing World versus World, because, you know, we all know how that ends for people who fly too close to the sun, but it's a good one. Okay, Storm's 1. I think we'll be okay. They might... No, never mind. We're not okay. But maybe we're okay. No, we're not okay. We're gonna need to... Oh, frick. That was a Glade in Storm. That's gonna be bad. Might need to sack a little bit, but we do not have a lot of wood to sack. That's unfortunate. That was just bad micro on our part, and I think it's going to cost us 3 people. In fact, it's almost certainly going to cost us 3 people. Because I'm not really willing to... Well, I can put a second fox in here to build resolve. No, there's no shot. Creeping Shadows is just going to destroy your resolve. So, might as well just, like, get people into a mine. That's unlucky. It's recoverable, but it's unlucky. Does this help us immediately? No, but it doesn't hurt us immediately either, so we'll do it. Yeah, I don't have the resources to sack for any of that, so we're just going to have to deal with our mistakes. I do have a blueprint pick, though. Oil's pretty good on the swamplands because you can use meat for it, and it's a decent fuel source. We do need to think about a way to make flour eventually because we have access to pies. I think I'm talking myself into a press. And then you're going to come along back here, and you're just going to have some decor in the back. Probably aesthetics decorations, if I had to guess. A fox left, a harpy left. I think that's all that's going to happen this season, fortunately. But I'm still mad about it. Harpy Herbalist left. Where can I find another Harpy? I cannot. You do not have a second spare Harpy. Okay. I'll fire you, so we at least have an idle builder. It's actually not going away. It has a minute left. Oh my god. That's bad. That's bad, bad. It's early enough that meat spec will be pretty good. I can save one lizard here. If you get out of the mine, and you come to work in here where you're happy, you're saved. If you come in here to touch the forest... No, it's farming! It's not forest. That's also farming? What if you work in here for, like, rainwater? You go to -1. Don't have a lot else that I can have you do here, unfortunately, my friend. I actually have to take people so that I have woodcutters. It's bad for hostility, but, like, we're about to run out of fuel. That was a builder that left? That was a builder that left? That's okay, I don't have to replace those. 20 seconds? I gotta stop playing Against the Storm twice in one stream, man. Like, the second game, consistently, is raw ass compared to the first game. The first game, I'm like, he's one of the greatest to ever do it. The second game, I'm like, this is my first time playing Against the Storm, please be nice. Now, I need a free builder. Where do I acquire a free builder from? You. You're a free builder now? I need you to go and build. We gotta get housing sorted immediately. Housing is going to be our solution to a lot of problems that we currently have. So you all can, like, get moved. Fox houses require crystallized dew. I can't say that I'm a fan of it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. But it's a square. The Fox building would look so good there. Okay, well, what if we do this? And then we do this? You're idle? You are at 30 fabric. Well, you can just leave then. Go chop trees, nerd. We're at 5. Probably also don't need like 3 lizards in here. But we do kind of need the tools to keep opening caches. So maybe I do leave you. And remember, 3 is the one you're looking out for. 3 is bad. This is going to be lizard houses taken care of. At least they're good and taken care of. I'm kind of thinking though, like, I might need to just open a dangerous glade for resources. Get rid of that. I'm not convinced by it. Do I have a second Harpy yet? I do. Where do you all live? One of you's in a woodcutter's camp? Get out of there. Come work here instead. Fuel still low? It's not. Like, you're at 11 wood. You're catching up. And you're hauling more away right now. You're at 15. You haven't been touched yet. You're surrounded by trees. You should be the most productive man alive. I think we're going to have to, unfortunately, open this glade, see if we need to buy anything from the trader, and then if we don't, his ass or her ass or their ass is getting robbed. We just kind of need the resource intake. Can't do that. Can actually somehow do that. So get everyone out of gathering camps. Because they're going to be... Okay, it's actually not that bad. We only have to cut one harpy. Everyone else can still work. It's not as bad as we thought it would be. Didn't we take a building that makes flour? Was it the press? Yeah, the press is up. No one's just working here yet. Oil? You're going to use just meat, I think. You're going to go to like 40. This is going to be an important fuel source for us. Flour? Use literally anything you can find and go to 100. Luxury goods? Never make it. And then over here, you now can make pie. Use anything you can find laying around on the ground. Go to 100. Zorg? I've got unfortunate news for you, brother. You haven't brought a lot of really good stuff, but I'm going to be taking it anyway. Wealthier traders are avoiding the settlement. Traders arrive 50% slower. 2 impatience. Nobody died, but look at all the stuff we got. It's actually mostly food now that I look at it, but I think that needed to happen, unfortunately. Hopefully Zorg understands it was nothing personal, kid. But we're kinda... We were on a tightrope. It was him or us. We did not even get tools out of that, which is maybe what hurts the most. Was being so close, but you should use oil. Because we're starved for wood on planks, and we're generating a lot of oil as a fuel source. You're actually the most important thing that you make. So prioritize that for me. You also use stormwater, so I'm kind of tempted. I don't think I have the pipes for it right now, though. I don't have the pipes for it. I don't have the wood for it either, to be clear. I don't have anything for it. But this will be Dangerous Glade event number 1. The fire is not going out. All you need to do... Uh-oh, the fire might go out. Who's hoarding wood? You're hoarding wood? You don't need that in here anymore. You don't use that. There we go. What do you mean you're idle? Alright, well, fine. Why don't you come over here? Why don't you get some wheat? Lizards are happy somehow. Oh, because we stole a bunch of food from Zorg and they like all of it. Okay. It makes sense. We didn't steal any barrels from him, unfortunately. But pickled goods are starting to look more likely. We would really like to pick up a building that makes water skins. And our next blueprint pick is not that far away, so our prayers might be answered. It happens every time we play a Marshlands game. I think this might be Leatherworker's time to shine. If Leatherworker shows up, Leatherworker would be real good. I still need crystallized dew. Nerg. I can't make it in a rain collector or anything, can I? No. I think there's a perk that lets you make crystallized dew in a rain collector. But I don't have it. Now this storm should be okay. We've got a lot of food in our pocket. We've really kind of started our resolve engine up. I'd love to have spare people to work in that. Our fuel situation is still like a little catastrophic. Although I think you might have a delivery here pretty soon. How are tools looking? We're at 9. That means we can open the small box. When we have a fox available. It's a 1-star water skin. I think I'd still take it. It's also a 3-star coat. 3-star coat's nothing to sneeze at. So you can come, like, here, probably. You're good. You're chilling. I do, once again, need more people. But I can at least open you. Where my idle fox is at. Working this event. They're carrying it away. Okay, there we go. There we go. You're done. Now you can come in here. Get me my half of a reputation point. We're not low on fuel. We're about to have oil. As soon as they catch up on the copper bars, oil's gonna be okay. We got a lot of stuff we can make it out of. You're also clearance water? I can't do anything with clearance water yet. Fire's not going out. Anytime you think the fire's going out, you just pop in here, you say that oil's not yours. Mine has no available ore. I cannot afford to upgrade that right now, so you guys are going to have to come out of there and work in a camp building for a bit. We do have 9 copper. We do have 6 bars, so you can make acceptable progress there. We're also going to need to get a blight post up pretty sharpish. And I think it's probably going to go over here. So you come here. We have trade routes. Trade routes we need to take advantage of. Doesn't really matter what they are. You should not be making packs of building materials anymore. We do not need those. In fact, you can just, like, leave. Workers have a 20% chance of producing double yields when the corruption rate is 150% or higher. We can't afford to take workers' rations. People are way too hungry. Rebellious Spear is actually going to be pretty good right now, probably. It's just +3 global resolve. Our impatience is a mess because everyone left. And then I want to see newcomers. Fire is not going out. Just chill out. I want to take the most people possible. Give me a second harpy to work in here. Make your delivery. Give me 2 harpies to work in here. Give me a fox to work in here to get caught up on... We don't have leather? Everything's going wrong, man. Where's my leather going? Anyway, you can just... No, you should use oil for that. Don't make scrolls. Go to, like, 30. And go to, like, 20. Show some restraint. I can't tell you how it's happening, but everyone in the settlement is happy. It defies explanation, but I'll take it. Because from the outside, this place just looks like a mess. We could work on the second hearth upgrade. I'd be willing to tell foxes to screw off. No, we don't have the fabric for it. And you don't have the fabric because you don't have woodcutters. So let's fix a proximal problem here, shall we? If you don't have fabric because you don't have woodcutters, then let's double up on woodcutter availability so that you can unscrew up that portion of your economy. As soon as you're done with that 10 coats, you're coming out, you're going to work in a woodcutter's camp. I don't care that you don't like it that much. It's happening. What was the last trade we could have done? 7 insects? I'm not comfortable with my food right now to do that. Also, when's my next trader show up so I can rob them? 5 minutes? Alright, so in 5 minutes we want to get set up to open one of these dangerous glades. I don't really think I can afford the hostility penalty from opening small glades anymore. I think our small glades have accomplished what we needed them to accomplish, and we now need to move on. I would like to get you upgraded at some point. Oh, we have 65 bricks? Never mind, we can do that easy. We don't have the workforce, but we can do that easy. And then let's also get you guys in. That will be all of our harpy housing. And I'm just going to assume that we'll find enough leather for that to work out. Like, we get a bit out of leech brood mothers, it's fine. We get a bit out of trees, it's fine. It'll show up. We'll find a way. And then we should probably keep working on comfort decorations as well. We'll just mirror it on this side. Our wood is kind of recovering, so I'm okay with this spend. You're almost done. We also need to get a blight post up. This corruption's floating around 60% now, so we're gonna have to fix that soon. And then this road is gonna run back like this, and we're gonna do like 6 aesthetics decorations behind that, you know, 3x6 square of production buildings over there. Eggs? No, I'd rather not. We have 100 mushrooms, I'll do that. We have nodes for it, so that's okay. Biggest issue right now is fabric. If we can start to get fabric sorted, I think we'll be in a little bit of a better place. Actually, that's also a dangerous glade. We could just open that. So I think this road would come out like there. Next drizzle, I'll open that. If it's something that really tanks resolve during storm, I would be unhappy. So we'll crack it next drizzle. That should be around the time that Zahilda shows up. So if she's got anything on her that we need to make progress in that glade, that'll be good. We also have 87 amber somehow. I have no idea where that came from, but, you know, there it is. You're in progress. Oil is bad. But is that because you're slow? Yes. And it's because you're also kind of hoarding it. I think it's also because enough people don't work here. Because we're short on flour, too. Now, I would really like a harpy from somewhere. And I think it's going to be you, because you're actually about to idle out in this building. You're caught up on coats. You can get out of here, and you're going to work in the blight post. Lizards would be happy in the blight post, but I really want doubling. Because of how short we are on fuel right now. And then, yeah, you can show me another order. Keep harpy resolve above 15 for 30 seconds to get 30 berries versus a bunch of stuff that doesn't really matter, but we do have a 2-star granary. Yeah, this should be pretty easy to pull off. Make 8. You have 1 charge left, and then we free up 2 more harpies. One of them's going into the press, the other one's maybe going into the mine? So we can turn copper bar production back on, so we can turn tool production back. Hang on, we can open this cache? Where my foxes at? We're up to 41 wood? You're not that important. Come open this box. Oh, you know where the amber's coming from? It's because we're opening all the boxes. I'm so used to cracking them for supplies that I'm like forgetting that they just give you amber if you open them with tools. That's what's going on. So you come around like this. Give me lamp, lamp. Bush. Move. Bush. Rodent. That will be our next hub upgrade when these get built. So 1 harpy is going in here, and 1 harpy is going in here, really just to get that building caught up because of how important fuel production is right now. This 1 fox is pulling overtime on fabric, but that's okay, we respect his efforts. We don't like really need stone, but it's a camp, so it's making other people faster. Just because he's existing. That's a really unfortunate time for Sahilda to show up. These are also really good. These are all really good. You're lucky this time, Sahilda. You're lucky that you brought incredible perks. I'm not gonna attack you. I'll attack the next trader. 10 clay. We get it out of the mine. I'm happy trading it. 9 pickled goods. Absolutely not. 6 roots. Absolutely not. Harpy resolve is low. How is such a thing possible? Priority me. I guess it's not that bad. I'll just tank it. Small trapper's camp is empty? No, no, no. You have much more to do. Now, what are we looking for here? How feasible would it be to get some services going? T really prefers drizzle water. We do have a drizzle geyser. We don't have anything that makes tea yet. But market carts is good. I'd be willing to take it. Where's the space? Oh, it's going to need to go out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That's like the only spot that's left where it's going to fit. So, you? No, not you. You. You come up here and start clearing that. Storm traders? You looked at him already. You don't need to look at him again. Harpy resolve is low. It's fixable. We take this harpy out of the mine and we put them into the clothier, and then they like that. And that's how we fix that problem. Also, we have 18 fabric in here. Get rid of that shit. Just go build one of their houses. That's the other way to fix it. You don't need 18 fabric in that building. Hang on, that wasn't enough. I'm gonna need to do a quick favor. And then as soon as this house gets built, I can unfavor. There you go. You're happy now. You also don't need to work there. Unfortunate that it's not retroactive. Maybe necessary, But I don't love any of these. I just don't think silent looting does enough when we've already opened like 3 glades. But I do need some kind of hostility mitigation. I'm just going to take it because it's there. I do need hostility mitigation in some form. So we're getting pretty close to like the pain point of lightning turning on. And lightning is going to put a tax on our resources if it fires too many times. Okay, that's upgraded. People going to be feeling great. New villagers? I don't need it. I've got 4 idle workers right now. I think I'm okay. It's a very micro-heavy game right now, but we're managing. Like, put 2 more people in here just to get through the glade faster, and then you're gonna unassign them, and you're gonna have them actually do the event, and then you'll reassign them when the event is done. You've got 2 lizards over here that are really just like burning time. Alright, show me what you got. And don't hurt me. Too badly. Totem is not bad. Totem is not bad at all. 40T. Blocks the ability to sack goods. We have to take the global resolve bonus. Never mind, we're going to burn it down. 40T, we can put that in the market. People will like it. And yeah, I'll use oil to do it. So you're coming in. All of you are getting fired. Sorry to say. You're coming in. Investigate. You are getting rebuilt because you're a good trapper's camp. And I think the rest of this is getting torn down. We do need 24 tools to open that, so let's modify this a bit. Let's have you go to 25, and then I need 1 person in here. Maybe I do take a couple more people. No, find somewhere else. Like, take a lizard out of this woodcutter's camp, put him in here. Take a harpy off of making coats, put him in here. And then take a fox out of the geyser. We're going full micromanaged build. We're doing all the micromanagement. We also found a fertile soil. You can't take that for granted on marshland. But I don't think we're going to use it either. 8 water skins for 3 amber? No, I'm good. That's a huge salvage to get crystallized dew. So we're definitely going to do that. And then we're also going to salvage this just to get the stuff out of it. Because, I don't know, a butcher's like fine, but we kind of already have the stuff that it does. And then clear that off a bit. Move this over here. Replace this lizard with a fox. Put this lizard in here. Replace this lizard with a fox. Put this lizard in here. These 2 foxes, when they're done, are going on building salvage detail, and then when they're done with that, they're probably going to send this cash to the Citadel. That's also going to be a Dangerous Glade event completed, so we'll be able to turn in TikTok. And then next season, we're probably looking at that Dangerous Glade, and then this Forbidden Glade. We've destroyed or salvaged 3 buildings so far. No, never mind, that's the camp's building. That's pretty good to have on marshlands. And we can mostly afford it. Or we could have a forester's hut grow crystallized dew. That's also really good to have on marshlands. It would make tools a lot easier. Like, substantially easier. So let's get this cleared out. Let's get you working on clear cutting. I don't have anyone who can work in there right now. I gotta take more people. We're about to do a pretty big expansion. Just give me 3 foxes. Makes our hostility pretty bad, but that's okay. Where we're going, we're not really going to need hostility. Honestly, I kind of just want you to go here. I know it misses out on 2 tiles, but I don't think they'd be able to get to all of them anyway. And then you're not like the greatest cache in the world to open, so I do think we're just going to send you to the Citadel. This also generates a lot of leather for us. So we can finally make some progress on this stuff over here. The fabric, specifically. How are we doing on coats? We're down to 13. We're going to have to put a harpy back in here. Well, just do it now. Stormwater's down to 28. We're okay on that a little longer. One of you guys can probably come and do that after you're done here. You don't need to be there until actual storm. And are you making tools yet? No. Why? We're great on oil. You love to see that. Also, if I sack one of you off, we'll actually turn on a lot of different resolve bonuses for people. You're making pie. You're good on both of those. You actually could use some help in here, I think. If I find a second lizard, I'll send it over your way. Problem is that a lot of lizards are doing good work in camps right now, so I'm a little loath to send them away. We do get 30 fabric out of this, which is kind of nice. Which means we could probably get this market down. Because the main thing that was stopping us there was fabric. Everyone is ticking resolve, but if we turn this in, we're going to trip our hostility up another level. Unless we sack you, and then we can turn this in, because I want that +1 copper. And then we can trade. Plenty of mushrooms. I'm okay on herbs. It's also 5 amber, which is pretty good for what it's offering. Give me like a second fox working in there. You're in clearance. I don't need people to work here. Also, never grow resin. You only exist for crystallized dew. Now, you need a services building, more comfort, more aesthetics, more harmony. I think our economy can handle that right now. We do a little something like that. To get the last 2 houses in. You guys are done, but you have a lot of stuff to carry away. So you're still going to be working at that site for a little bit. You're working through all the copper ore you have. We also finished Rich Harvest. So you don't need to make packs of crops anymore, and you can just turn that off. I also can't turn that in. It's going to spike our hostility. I want harpies to tick one more time. How close are you? 0.6. You're sort of Just fire it now so you have the 10 amber. Oh, it didn't even trip your hostility. You're actually fine. Next trader, 5 minutes. How's tools looking? Still 3. Do you have a lot you need to carry away in here? You have 4. You are out of stormwater, though. Let's get a fox back in there. And then what do we have with this pick? Upgraded foragers camp? I don't think so. Cookhouse is a maybe. Who uses skewers? Lizards and foxes? And it uses drizzle water. That seems like a pick in my book. Now, where do you fit? You kind of fit, like, over here. You're mad that you don't have planks, but in reality you have 6 here that you're hoarding, and you have 10 that you're, like, also hoarding. You're waiting on fabric. We're going to carry some away. This is hostility 3. We need to get under lightning, like, right now. So unassign all those. And then... like, you sort of have enough coal to get through that. How much do you need here? 50? No. 51, and wood is minus 50. Oof. No, wait, we can do this. We swap out Harpy for Fox, and then we sack wood. And that gets us under 2. It sucks that it costs wood, but I think it's okay. And then you staff this. Get 2 Harpies working there. You wait for this to be done. You get ready to send them on a salvage expedition. You also need to assign someone to the Blight post. Because you gotta burn these cysts. You're at 68%, put 2 people on it. You're gonna get 10 metal from that, which means we actually can pre-build these houses. Because as soon as we're done salvaging that building, we'll be able to construct them. I think I can also afford to have 1 woodcutter working right now. I don't have the free builder. Population continues to be an issue. Realistically, could I take people off of working, 4 trappers camps? Yeah, probably. But, and hear me out on this one, what if I just have them finish the deposit so that they never have to work again? I actually think they're going to come and work in this market, realistically. We have 3 trade routes we can do this season? I mean, I would. I don't think I do either of those, though. Fabric is a little too important. We're at 7, we need 24. Oh, there's progress being... You have 37 copper bars. We don't even need this mine right now. This mine is so far ahead, productivity-wise. Get you guys in here. And then I'll get one of you started on this. And this should be your last trip. 6? 12. Perfect. We kind of have to take protected trade here. Because our hostility is getting really scary. I also desperately need the woodcutters. So let's cut you. Have you come over here. Having no idle builders is unfortunate. Okay, that does not need to be true anymore. Let's do that, so we still have 1 idle builder. Sure, I don't even make those anymore, and why not? I don't know where they're coming from, but presumably we're getting some. Beanery makes crystallized dew. But apothecary makes tea. And tea is used in the market, and we could also get a source of biscuits out of it. Which harpies will like. I, again, don't know who's going to work it. Because we're running a very lean village right now. But I do like it conceptually. Are you doing? You're still at 1:25? You guys are almost done. It's just you who needs to drop that off. Alright, totem is gone. Now you come and salvage this. Using stone instead of clay. Also, don't think we have 10 wood, but if you're patient, you might find some. Also, here's 8. You also don't need to work here, honestly. But I'll wait. After this deposit's gone, I'm shutting you down, and we're just going to work these 2 big deposits for the rest of our life. Well, not those 2 big deposits, but we're going to work only this camp for the rest of our life. I'm not going all in on camp synergies. I'll just make enough to get by. Let's also keep taking orders, probably. Complete at least one event by making an empathy decision. Sack 20 oil, sack 20 coal. Could actually do that right now. Stop using oil, stop using coal. Sack. Sack. Is this wasteful? Could we wait for storm? Yeah, on both counts. But I'm not gonna. So... oh well. Coal is done. Trading. Trading is more important now that I found protected trade. So I think we actually do that. And then we just wait for oil to finish. Oil is stuck at 17. Where'd the last oil go? There it is. 18, 19, 20. Alright. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. 8 pies? I would do it. Farloaf. I wouldn't really do any of these. Like, I hate to do it to you, brother, but... I'm taking your stuff again. Wealthy traders, 3 impatience points. Okay, we probably can't afford to do that again, but we did get 60 coal and 30 tools out of it. So, I'd say that's a win. That's pretty good. As far as I'm concerned. Okay, you come in here. Skewers, you're gonna use that stuff and that stuff, and you're gonna go to 50. Biscuits, you're gonna use like any stuff you can find, and you're gonna go to 50, and pigment, you're not gonna make it all. Sacrificing, turn it in. We want that 25% fuel efficiency. I'm gonna think about you. I don't really have an answer right now. I don't have a good answer for you right now. My mind is in other places. Free labor? You don't have free labor. In terms of free labor, we have no free labor. But look at all this beautiful resolve taking. Like, we're way above threshold on a lot of these. The only problem is that we're about to run out of tea for treatment, so we might want to get that production set up sooner rather than later. So I actually think our plan is going to be to make an apothecary. And I think it's going to go up here. And you're just going to get relocated a bit. Striper's camp has no deposits. Great, so you're free. And you can actually be destroyed. Where do these lizards go? Well, you're idle. You caught up on oil already somehow, which is just outstanding news. 10 pickle goods are at 34, but it's only 1 amber. Don't care. Didn't ask, don't care. Plus, it's only 1 amber. How are we on copper? It's 73? Alright, you're going to be woodcutters for a bit. You're going to harvest crystallized dew. You finish salvaging, you finish salvaging. Both of those buildings are about to go away. That's going to give us the crystallized dew to make fox houses, which is only going to push their resolve higher. We also have enough tools to open this box, which is the other thing I was trying to think of. So once these jobs are done, I'm going to set them on the box. That's a full reputation point. 77 mushrooms for 3 amber. I would, yeah, I'd do both of those, I guess. And then 12 leather for, I'd do that too. I think our economy's in a pretty good place right now. Discover 6 glades. Are you out of your mind? Deliver 65 mushrooms, though? I can do that right now. Gives us 5 harpies, too, which is maybe not exactly what I wanted to get out of that exchange. Wait, are mines? No. I thought mines were hostility there for a second, but they're not. It was just something weird going on with the hostility calculation. Here's our spare foxes. Go open this. Here is another order. Complete 2 events by doing an empathy decision. Or just keep doing trade routes. I'll just keep doing trade routes, thanks. How many more packs of provisions do I have? Oh, 0. I should make those. So give me the provisioner to make those. Now, we've got a lot of workforce that we just inherited. Let's get them doing things that are productive. To upgrade, you need 4 more comfort decorations. 4 more aesthetics decorations. Well, something like that. Harpies like this building. You can make tea out of just like anything you find on the ground, probably. Go to 30. Incense, don't ever. Biscuits, like if you can, but I'm not getting my hopes up about it. And then the provisioner, nobody really likes working in the provisioner, so I'll just give you a harpy. And all you do is make packs of provisions out of meat. Thank God you can use meat for it. Otherwise we would be in a lot of trouble. That's our reputation from the box? No, that's our reputation from, like, Resolve. So we're about to get +1 here, +1 from income tax. We only have 3 to go, and we have 3 orders. Okay, well look, like, I could spike open 5 glades. If it means winning the game on the spot. You could talk me into that. Might not even need it because of how happy people are. I'm gonna cut a woodcutter just to keep harpies sticking. Just keep it rolling. Oh, never mind. That knocked our impatience down too low. Alright, well, then you're going back to work, nerd. Get back in that camp. So what glades do we open? Well, like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then like a dangerous glade for 5. Forbidden glade for 5. Could do it. I can start prepping it. We are at 5 hostility right now. We're at 4 if we sack off woodcutters, but I think we're gonna have to eat, well, not eat lightning, because we have 100 copper ore. We're gonna have to pay for lightning. It's gonna be 30 copper to pay for it. That's manageable. And we can absolutely get underneath Sacred Flame Ritual, which we cannot afford. We're only at 46 wood. So we pause. We fire. That takes people down to 4. We sack a wood to take it down to 3. And then we just hang out. All these idle people, you can come help out in the Blight Post. Mine is full. Probably should have like worked on that a little earlier. I don't think that necessarily needs to be true. You're good and don't need help. I'll pack a fox in there. And then I'll pack like 2 more lizards in here just for something to do over the course of storm. But we should win before next storm. We should finish income tax. I want extra people working on packs of provisions as well. You just not delivered yet? Yeah, you just haven't delivered yet. You're in the process of doing it. Great stuff. I would. And I would. And I would. I'm just trading everything at this point. We just want to finish that order. You cannot accept newcomers right now. Don't even click that button. Don't even look at what they're bringing. Don't invite that temptation into your world. And I think there was one more we could have done. No. There was not. You were wrong. I'm surprised, because you'd think I have 3 crystallized dew, given that, like, we grow it. But I guess we are spending it all on tea now? Hang on. There we go. Oh, people are stoked, baby! Industrial agriculture? No. No? Like, not really any of these, so I guess I'll take industrialized agriculture, but I think we're going to be out of here pretty soon. So I'd take this, and that's going to be 6, 7, 8. So let's look at these last 2 orders and make sure we can prime them. Reach standing level 2 with trade routes. That will happen. That will not happen. That will not happen. Okay, so this one's going to be a problem. Because I don't really want to do any of these. I guess I'll take you. It's possible, but unlikely. And we need resolve to do the work on that one. "24 minutes until next trader." I think people have gotten the message about like not coming to say hi and see how things are going out here. Alright. People are so close. What can I do here? I can put you into a building that you like. Lizards are like a bit further away. But maybe I can still get it to happen. Are there any lizards in a job that they don't like? Yes. It has 1 charge left. Like, just wait for 5 seconds, and then you'll feel a lot better. Never mind, they're hauling things away right now. Wait for like 30 seconds, and you'll feel a lot better, I guess. And then you need to get to work in the woodcutters' camps. Foxes are fine. Harpies are no longer fine. What happened to you? Why are you sad all of a sudden now? Did you run out of your favorite food? Did it make you upset? Oh, you're going to be really upset when I open like 1,000,000 glades here in about a minute or 2. So we can do this, this, this. We just gotta wait for this to get to 15. Or, I guess we could hope that we see like a box in one of these glades. You know what, we could just open a dangerous glade and we could see a box. We gotta have the tools for it, right? Because then that opens a glade, and it gives us a source of reputation. So hop to it. You're idle? That's fine. You're idle? I can't afford to do that. You're not happy anymore. Stonecutter's camp is empty? Alright, you two are coming into a warm building. Did not move the needle at all. You are coming into a warm building. Puts you to 27. Functionally, it does not do anything. So instead, let's just double down on wood cutting, as long as it doesn't take us over hostility 4. I just need you guys to finish whatever it is you're doing. And then we still need like 4 glades after this. I don't know, maybe there'll be an event in here that gives reputation. And then we can just finish this. We'll get like a box for 1, we'll get like an event for 1, and then we'll get income tax for 1, and we'll be done. Maybe that's how that works out. Collect ya. And we are at 15 now. So now we can go nuts on woodcutters. We can get anyone in here who wants to participate. Alright, there's one order locked in. What do we got? You do give half a reputation point. How are you out of oil? You're hiding 8 in here. You're hiding 46 in here. Okay, that's how you're out of oil, I guess. And I gotta find 2 foxes to do this. Stormwater's not that important anymore. And then I'll also take a provisioner, I guess. So you guys come and do this. That's half a point. This is 0.75. I need 2 more foxes. You can come out of the apothecary. You can come out of the granary. And you can come and open this. So between the 2 of them, I think that'll get us pretty close. But we can also just, you know, like open some more glades. 11 copy? Yeah, sure. You know, like you come down here. Open up glade number 2. Open up glade number 3, 4. And then you down here, when you get in, can do glade number 5. What's up, Quietly? How you doing? Greetings, fellow gamer. Barrels? 50 barrels? I don't know where that came from. I guess I made barrels. Maybe that's where, like, all of my metal has been disappearing to? Or maybe I stole it from a trader. Both are, like, equally possible. You don't have a cache. That's unfortunate for me. So we hack our way in here. I'm trying to rush through streams so that I have time to eat before I go do strikes tonight with Yumi. Which, actually, surprisingly, we're kind of on time for. My only concern is that Sunday night I got pretty sick from something that I ate, but I ate like 4 things, and I don't exactly have it narrowed down to which one it actually was. One of the things that I was thinking I might have for dinner tonight was one of the things that made me very sick. So I'm thinking about, do I roll the dice on that, or do I just, like, get something normal? And I haven't really, like, figured out the answer yet to that one. Not gonna stream? I didn't ask him, so I don't think I'm gonna do it this time. I might do it next time. I was thinking about it. I was like, I should talk to Yumi and see if he's okay with that. What is this? Decreases hostility. That's kind of neat. I don't really have time to do it, but... Oh, there's a second one! Okay, whatever. I think we open this now, and then we do that. Strikes are good content. I was thinking about it. I could mute Discord. I don't know. Like, I don't like being the guy who always mutes comms. I think comms are an interesting and fun part of the Guild Wars experience. And I don't like restricting myself to content that just excludes it completely. But I guess I could think on it a bit. What are my other options here? Because I've got one more game in me. Is Overgrown Library? That's what I'm talking about? What do I get out of an Overgrown Library? That feels good, though. Can't wait to make an anvil. Overgrown Library. It's just XP. It's not that important. Does 123 food afford anything? No, it doesn't. So that's all we can afford. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I want to find ways to stream with comms, but it's restrictive and I run into a lot of obstacles. So it takes me more time to think about it than I want. But it's something that's on my radar. So I'll see if I can figure something out. Speaking of figuring things out, I said I was going to be done with Against the Storm until 1.0 hit. And then I played 2 games in a row. I'm pretty sure that's true. Give me a little bit to think on it. I'm not exactly settled yet. What I can promise you is that this is not the last time we're ever going to play Against the Storm. Oh my god, the stat screen is so much bigger now. That's kind of sick. I like that. Okay. It's not the last time we'll ever stream Against the Storm. I'm just going to take a break, because I really want to wait for the 1.0 to come out. I don't want to burn myself out on early access, and then not be excited to play the game when it's actually feature complete. So, I think for now we're probably going to say we're putting a pause on it, and when it hits 1.0 we'll come back, so that I'm still excited to see things that are going on, but I don't know. It's always in flux. You know how these things go. But for now, that's where I'm going to be done for tonight. I will catch you guys around tomorrow, either late afternoon for Terraformers, maybe, or for sure for reset night for the beta at 10 p.m., which should be a good time. But until then, enjoy the rest of your night, and I will catch you around for the next stream.